Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a machine gun in Rec Room. So, let's just get started. If we go to Home and then Backpack, we can pull out our Make Pen. Or if you have the Make Pen favorited, you can just grab it from your back. Alright, to start off with, we're going to need a gun model. I have this MP5 gun model that I made, so I'm just going to be using this. Alright, if I move this over here, I can get started. I'm gonna make sure it's on grid real quick. Okay. We're gonna need a few things for our gun. So to start off, we're gonna get the actual gun handle. If you search up gun in the watch, you can see it right here. Click on that, and then we can spawn it in. Alright. So this is our gun handle. What I like to do to keep my circuits organized is if I configure the gun handle circuit, I can click attachment mode and I can set it to detached. So if I were to grab the handle, the circuit board doesn't move with it. Okay. I'm gonna move this up here. And then we need a projectile launcher, so this is what the gun's actually gonna shoot. So this is the bullet, if you will. I'm gonna put it right. You can move it later, but I'm just gonna put it there for now. And do the same thing, attachment mode detached when you configure it. There we go. And now that is set up nicely. So, first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything in place. So I'm going to move the projectile launcher to the center of the barrel or the outside or the shooting part of the gun. I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to get the gun handle, make sure it's on grid. Pick it up using the grid. You can see it's nice and flat and even. Turn grid off now, and then I'm going to line it up with the handle part of the gun. And then I'm going to freeze it, because if I don't freeze it, it's going to fall. Okay. When it comes to wiring, I am going to do... You can do a few things. You can do on gunfire to fire in direction, and then you can also link up the firing direction. Okay. So for the main settings of the gun, like making it automatic, I'll go through that. You have to unfreeze it, and then you can either click this, or you can use the configure tool on the gun handle. Okay, screen pose. So this is how a screen mode player will hold the gun. If it's on pistol, one-handed, it'll be holding it like a pistol, so it'll be out like this. Pistol two-handed, I believe, is something like this. I'm not too sure. Shotgun one-handed will just be held like this. Shotgun two-handed will be held kind of like this, like a shotgun. Rifle one-handed will just be held like this, and then rifle two-handed, I believe, will be held something like this, like a rifle. Because it's a rifle, I'm gonna set it to rifle two-handed. Alright, you can choose the ammo. So this has a reload feature in it, and once you run out of ammo, you'll be required to reload it. So, I'm just gonna say this gun has 35 ammo. So, once 35 shots are shot out, you'll need to reload it. Continuous fire, this basically... It's like a machine gun, or like, just one shot and then you have to press it again. But if you hold it down, it'll keep shooting. So, I'm gonna turn that on because this is a machine gun. So, rate of fire. This increases the rate of fire. I think it's the lower you are, the faster it... No, I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's how you play with the rate of fire. Alright, supports reload. If you want the gun to be reloadable, turn that on. And then the reload duration is however long it takes to reload the gun. So because it's a big-ish gun or a medium-sized gun, I'm going to say it takes about 4 seconds to reload. all this that's in the circuit board will turn on visible only when components are visible. You can still see it when your maker pen's out. Physics, don't need to look at that. Color, nah, that doesn't matter. So now that's most of the settings of our gun. You can play around with that depending on what kind of gun you have, but now I'm going to get a CV1 clamp. I'm going to put it back here. Make sure it's even. What you want to do is you want to clamp. Oh, first of all, make sure the gun's decoration. Yes, it's decoration. You want to clamp anything that's an accessory, or like the gun model and the projectile launcher, to the gold pin on the top. And the main thing that we want to be able to grab is the gun handle, so we want to unfreeze that. And then we want to use the connect tool and wire it to the base of the gizmo, or the clamp. And now, as you can see... Oh, it's not shooting. And now, oh, that's a bit quick. You can see we have a gun. Alrighty. Now I'm going to be going through some cool effects that you can add to the gun. So obviously you can add sounds, but unfortunately I don't have a PC, so I can't do sounds, but you can add something called a subtitle for the reload. So it's called a player show subtitle. Just gonna spawn that in. Then you want to wire the reload action pressed, so that when I reload the gun, to the play or the execute in the player show subtitle. So we want the subtitle to last the same amount of time as the reload, which is 4 seconds. And then we want the subtitle to be reloading. So now, if we reload the gun, you can see it says reloading on our screen. So that's a cool thing you can add. You can also add some recoil. Oh no, the recoil is already on the chip. If you want to edit the actual gun and what it does, you can use the edit tool on the gun handle circuit board. So you can see we have, where is it? Gun handle apply recoil, so you can change the angles, because as you can see if I shoot it, it goes up on an angle. Camera shake, that's mainly for screen players, but it basically shoot, if you're on screen, it like shakes your screen every time you shoot. If I want this to be more like an actual gun, I can configure it. I can also change, oh no. I can configure the projectile launcher to shoot, where is it, type. I can choose it to shoot corks instead. I can choose how many I want it to shoot, so it can shoot from 1 to 16. God, that's bright. You can change the spread of the bullets, make it like a cone. You can also change the force, so if I were to spawn in an object, like a pair of dice, you can change how aggressive the force is and how far it sends. You can also change the color of the projectiles. So if I want, I can have red bullets. I can also have yellow or black or green, anything. So there you have it. So, I hope you found that tutorial helpful on how to make a working gun. If you want a more in-depth tutorial to add a lot more effects, you can let me know in the comments below and I might make another tutorial. But that's all I have for now. Thank you all for watching.